here on vacation just thinking about how being a YouTuber, being a content creator has completely changed my life. We're here at a super nice 5-star resort, and I mean, look at this. Our room's in there. We have a pool. You can walk down to the beach, and I'm literally in a hammock right now above, like, what is going on? This is insane. The past couple days have just been kind of crazy too. We've acquired some new properties. I'm in negotiations about buying a new car right now. And I don't say these things to brag or to be like, hey, look at me, but rather just to be a proving example of what's possible in life. Because back when I was, 14 years old, I started a YouTube channel in my bedroom. It's completely changed everything about my life, and I've been doing YouTube for about 12 years now, and I just want to give you guys my story today. I'm personally very relaxed right now. It's not super energetic, so hopefully this story doesn't bore you, but I started playing video games in my room and recording videos and posting them to the internet back in October of 2012. I started with a simple game of Minecraft because at the time it was my favorite game. I knew a lot about the game, so I knew I could make some good YouTube videos about it. Started posting videos. My first year I posted about 143 videos on YouTube, and of course didn't get much traction. Had a couple videos, hit a couple thousand views, but nothing crazy. No viral videos, didn't hit 1 million subscribers, none of that. And at the same time, I was also still in school, so I actually just started high school, so it was a huge transitioning period of my life, because when you go from middle school to high school, that's when, like, school actually starts. You have a bunch of different classes and all these things, so it was very overwhelming starting YouTube and starting high school at the same time. I was also running cross country and track, playing a couple other sports. There's a lot going on in my life. Fast forward a little bit later, about 3 years into YouTube, and I started to become very, very obsessed with making content. So obsessed that it's the only thing I wanted to do on the weekends in the summer. I didn't have a lot of friends. I just made YouTube videos constantly. And to some people listening to this video, you're like, that kind of sounds boring or just terrible. Like, all you did is just sit in a room making YouTube videos, but I loved every second of it. It was my true passion. It was almost about 3 years into YouTube, it almost felt like it was meant to be. I was like, I was meant to be here. I was meant to do this. I was meant to make YouTube videos. I know that sounds weird, and at that time I still did not have any viral videos. I didn't hit any crazy milestones or anything. But one of the most important things I learned is that you have to constantly evolve your content. And this is not just for being a YouTuber, this is for business, this is for anything in life. You have to constantly be improving every single area. Your title, your thumbnail, your intro, your personality, your filming, your quality, your editing, your sound effects, everything. I was constantly trying to improve that over and over and over again. I thought I heard a iguana. There's like a massive iguana on our porch. Anyways, that was one of the most important lessons I learned. But also, that lesson kind of came naturally. Like, I kind of understood that because I had big goals. I wanted to hit 1 million subscribers. I wanted to hit 5 million subscribers. I wanted to be a YouTuber. I wanted it to be my full-time job. I also knew that, okay, I'm going to have to work very hard. I'm going to have to make some really, really good videos, and I'm going to have to constantly improve and evolve my content over and over and over again for years. This is going to take a long time. I knew that from the beginning. So knowing that allowed me to kind of accept that and start to put in the work, start to get busy. Every single weekend, every single summer, that was my obsession. That's all I did, all throughout high school. When I graduated high school, that was in 2016, I hit 1 million subscribers on YouTube, like right when I graduated, which was, it was almost like a dream come true, but at the same time, I've been working at it for 5 to 6 years, so it was a ton of hard work. I don't know the exact number of videos, but I believe it took me anywhere from 700 to almost 1,000 videos uploaded on my channel before I hit 1 million subscribers. It took me 574 uploaded videos to finally get my first video to hit 1 million views. So that's 574 videos, and that was across a period of 3.5 years. Imagine uploading a video like almost every other day for 3.5 years, and then finally one hits 1 million views. That's sometimes how much work you have to put in, and it's different for everyone. You could put in less work and get to 1 million views. You could put in double the amount of work that I did and get to 1 million views. Who knows? But also one of the things that I learned is I built incredible momentum behind my channel once it started growing. So it took me like 5 or 6 years to go from 0 to 1 million subscribers. But it only took me 6 months to go from 1 million to 2 million subscribers, because I had so much momentum behind me, just compounding month over month, year over year. And then if we fast forward to today, for example, that momentum has compounded to over 40 million subscribers across multiple channels, and we're just still going. We're still kicking it till this day. It's just crazy. I've just been on the beach, sitting in this hammock, just thinking about the last 12 years, looking back, and I just have no regrets. There's nothing that I wish I would have done differently. There's so many lessons I learned, there's so many problems I faced, but at the same time, it was just a part of the journey, climbing the mountain, getting to the next spot, and it's just been awesome. And I hope this message is inspiring, motivating for any creators out there that want to do something with their life, because my life has truly changed so much. We have multiple multi-million-dollar properties. We have, I have all the dream cars I could ever want. I have an SVJ. I get to go on incredible vacations like this, and it's just awesome. It is truly living the dream. I don't want to, jinx I'm truly here living the dream. And just wanted to make this video for any creators, small businesses, anyone that's struggling right now, things are hard. That is the best parts about it. That's where you can learn to thrive. That's where you can learn to get very creative and pull together solutions for problems that you didn't think you could do. And then when you overcome that, you feel great, you feel satisfied, you feel excited. It motivates you when you figure out something that you've been trying to figure out for months or even years. And it's just the best feeling in the world. It's so much fulfillment. So hopefully this message gets to the right person. And if I should make more videos like this, let me know. This is definitely something different. I literally just decided to whip out my phone and film this, just because it was on my mind. I usually don't do these things. I usually keep them to myself, or I'll write them in a notepad and, save it for later. But just been thinking. That's what vacation's like for me. I like to think a lot. I like to read a lot. I get very creative on vacations. I think of new ideas. I think of just new things to test and try. It's a great way to just open your mind, because sometimes when we're so busy in the week-to-week grind of videos, sometimes you just have to step back to see the bigger picture sometimes. So I think that's what I'm doing now, and I'm just reminiscing on the last 12 years and how it's been such a journey, but such an incredible one, such an incredible journey. And I think if you ask any successful YouTuber in the world if they have regrets or if they hate it or anything like that, I can guarantee you they will say no. It's so worth it. It's worth all the hours, the long nights, the not going out and partying on the weekends. It's so worth it. But hopefully this message and video gets to the right person, and yeah, see y'all later.